But these are all Ungoliant spawn. Whoa, there are so many spiders. Oh my god. We are all familiar with the map of Middle-earth in the Third Age, because that is of course where all of the events of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies take place. However, the continent looked very different in other ages of the world, which was mostly only known by die-hard Tolkien fans. But with the upcoming Lord of the Rings TV series Rings of Power, which takes place in the Second Age, I have seen more and more people, including myself, getting more interested in other ages of this world. And thanks to you guys, I found out that there is a submod to the Lord of the Rings mod that takes place in the First Age. So today we are going to see what Middle-earth looked like in the First Age. And here we are, guys. I spawned right in the middle of the map, which is here in southern Beleriand. And to some of you guys, Beleriand might sound strange. And where is the Middle-earth that we know? Well, in this mod they decided to hide all the rest of Middle-earth, because in the Second Age most of that was only a big forest. And for this mod the makers decided to hide that region and focus on Beleriand, which is of course being sunk into the sea at the end of the First Age. There are a lot of names on here which are also new to me, but I've done a little bit of research and I'm going to go over some regions with you, starting here in Lammoth. So let's go ahead and travel to this waypoint right here. Well, look at this dude right here, Ulmos Spectre. I think this guy is supposed to be the Gandalf in the original mod, which teaches you the basics of this mod, but I'm fine, I'm just looking around. I already see warriors walking around here, so that's very cool. I also got this achievement, the Great Echo, when I came into this land, and of course that is also further described here. The coastal lands north of the Firth of Drengist, where it is said the cry of Morgoth still lingers, because Lammoth is of course the area where Ungoliant, the mother of Shelob, a giant spider, turned on Morgoth and tried to kill him before Morgoth was saved by his Balrogs. I would love to see that battle, but I don't think that's going to happen in this mod. We can, however, check who is walking around here. These are Hithlum warriors. If you fight for freedom, then I am with you. And these guys are of course all elves, because there are a lot of more elves around in the Second Age than men. You can also see that their helmet looks similar to the helmet that I think the Rivendell warriors are wearing in the Third Age mod as well. Looking very cool. Hithlum warriors also here mounted with a giant spear. Looking good. Let's fly around and see if we can find anything else interesting in this land of Lammoth. Because apart from the battle of Morgoth versus Ungoliant, I don't think there are any other important events taking place in these lands. It just looks to be a giant forested area. Pretty nice, actually. Yeah, this just seems to be an all-around great area where you can start your base if you want it. We are going to move on to the next area, which is going to be Nevrast. Nevrast, I really have no idea how to pronounce this, I'm sorry guys, but this is the area where the elves first settled before they created their kingdom of Gondolin, hidden somewhere here in these mountains. So let's go ahead and see what this looks like. I have to say, at first glance, this land looks pretty barren. I might have expected a little bit more color in here, because the elves of course roamed around here at first, but damn, this is just your basic plain biome, little hills here and there, but not very interesting, I have to say. I also see that there are these marshes near this lake, so I'm going to head east and see if that looks any different. But damn, this is not a very pretty biome, I have to say. Alright, it's a bit more foresty over here, and here we have the marshes I was talking about. It looks pretty cool. Not ideal for our base, I have to say. Also not the most interesting biome when I flew over it. It's just hills with trees, some mobs here and there. Nothing interesting I spotted so far. Yeah, I'm going to move on to the next area, which is going to be Hithlum right here. And that has a couple of sub-regions in it. I am first going to travel to Barad Eithel, which is of course the fortress of the great elven warrior Fingolfin, the Tower of Fingolfin in the Ered Gorgoroth at the mouth of the river Sirion. So very interested what this is going to look like. Alright, this is looking pretty cool. Look at this path going right here into this mountain, and then I can imagine there being a giant tower fortress right here, the fortress of Fingolfin. If someone has actually built that, I would love to see it. And I also saw this NPC right here. Look at this. This is a Dor-lómin soldier, which is a human. We are going to visit your region in a second. We also have these Hithlum warriors around here again. This one actually has a quest to slay 21 spawns of Ered Gorgoroth. Not sure what they are. Let me know in the comments if you guys know. But this area is looking pretty cool, man. Very nice area to have a big, giant fortress. Oh, dude. There's actually a giant tower right here. Could it be Fingolfin's tower? I'm not sure. I think this is just a generated structure, but it is looking very cool. It's a very tall tower, but look at this, very nice elven style, of course, with more of these Mithrim warriors. Yeah, look at this, pretty cool looking area right here. You can look in each direction, a very nice view of the area. There's also a Mithrim lord walking around here somewhere who does the unit hiring and stuff, but of course he's not gonna do that with us because we don't have any alignment with anyone. We're just a stranger. Also a table of command here, these cool looking banners. So very nice. We are going to continue to go into the next area, which is, as I said, going to be Dor-lómin, which is the only man kingdom in the first age. Oh, would you look at this tree? Isn't that amazing? I didn't expect to find a tree like that in a realm of men, but looking pretty cool. Look at these Dor-lómin soldiers we have right here. Don't mind that guy, we are going to talk to him later. Look at this armor, looking pretty cool. I like the shield. We also have these farm buildings right here and over there. But I also noticed that there are also elves walking among these men, which is awesome. This is some kind of... Oh, I'm so sorry. Harvest some grapes from a grapevine. Oh, whoa, and I didn't see this yet. Holy crap, there is a giant vineyard right here. Yo, I really like this region so far. I see all of the elves working together with men. You don't see that in the third age happening very often, so this is very cool to see. Gonna fly a bit more into the... Well, can go any direction actually. See if you can find anything else. Oh, here we go. Found this cool looking little house right here. Is it a smithy? I think it might be a smithy. Look at this sword on top. Let's see what's inside, guys. We have a smith indeed. I don't know your business, but I want none of it. I am so sorry. Very nice. I would love to spend more time in these areas, but otherwise the video is going to be too long. So this is just a short impression of Dor-lómin. We are going to move on to the next area, which is going to be Mithrim right here. And Mithrim is the place where the battle under the stars took place. It is the earliest battle between the elves and Morgoth, and also the battle where the great elf Feanor is mortally wounded. So a place with a great history. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, and immediately we see this tower, which looks similar to the one we saw at Fingolfin's fortress. Pretty cool. We also see these buildings right here. I think they are smithies as well. I'm not sure. No, it's a florist. Oh, I didn't expect to find florists in Middle-earth. Like, where's the war? What are you doing selling flowers? We have better things to do right now. And also some of these cool looking houses with a lot of bookshelves inside. They look very similar to the ones I have seen in Rivendell recently. But I mean, of course that makes sense. And here, guys, we have the great lake of Mithrim. It's really huge actually. Also really cool with these branches coming off these rivers. And I was going to say this looks like a very peaceful area, but of course we can't forget what actually happened here with the battle under the stars, which was a giant battle between Morgoth and the elves. Absolutely lots of room for you to build your giant base. Not a lot of structures in here, not a lot of hills. Well, yeah, I'm getting very big Rivendell vibes from this, because this is just literally probably the same hall model we see in Rivendell, the Rivendell halls. But of course it makes sense, they're all the same elves anyway. Anyway, guys, we have to move on to another area which is not going to be very happy, which is going to be here. Anfauglith. It is a great desert plain which has been scorched by Morgoth, so I don't expect to be a lot of life in here. Whoa, and immediately we are in a very different area. Would you look at this? I actually spawned right next to a camp. We have Anfauglith orcs right here. God damn, I do have to say I love the look of this area because of these like fog effect. But man, this is a brutal region. Also just because it's so big. Can you imagine all of this is going to be just like this? It is a region of no life. We do have some trees here, so building a base will work here, of course. But man, oh, look at this. Look at this warg model. That looks different from the ones they have in the third age. Yeah, looking pretty cool. But man, this region just goes on and on and on. There's nothing happening, just death everywhere. We do see some grass blocks here and there, but otherwise it's just all very dark gray. And if you were actually playing this on a server, I would really respect you if you said, well, yeah, I'm just going to go to live in the region of Anfauglith, because damn, this makes you depressed. But it might even become worse than this, because we are going to move a little bit north of this region to Angband, which is of course going to be Morgoth's fortress. The great fortress of Morgoth built under the three peaks of Thangorodrim. Holy crap, my room just turned completely red. This is crazy. Would you look at this area? So this is where the fortress of Morgoth has been. I'm not sure if these 3 peaks that the description spoke of are actually in the mod. But goddamn, can you imagine a fortress being here somewhere? You can't even see it that well until you get up to it very close. But that is going to be a sight to behold. Also a lot of orcs roaming around here. They are Angband orcs. I seek man flesh, new flesh. You're not too bad. Oh, thank you, Red Bog. That's actually a very nice orc right there. But look at this region, guys. I really like the look of this. I might even prefer this over Mordor in the Third Age, because it's just a little bit more exaggerated, which I like. Also with this red fog effect, it's really just radiating evil. Gosh, I really hope that in the upcoming Rings of Power series they are going to show Morgoth, even if it's just from a distance. I really want to see what he looks like, and even if we are actually going to see his fortress, man, that is going to be a day where I just can't stop fanboying probably. Yeah, this might just be the craziest evil region I have ever seen in Minecraft. This is just crazy. Alright guys, we are going to stay in this evil vibe a little longer because we are going to travel to Ered Gorgoroth, which was the temporary home of Ungoliant, the great spider, after she got defeated by Morgoth's Balrogs. And this is just supposed to be a place infested with her brood, so we're infested with spiders. Let's go ahead and see. Yeah, okay, I got it. I just saw this spider right when I spawned, and also this scary noise just started to play. But these are all Ungoliant spawn. Whoa, there are so many spiders. Oh my god. Yeah, I expected there to be some spiders, but this is extreme. Holy crap. This is a very brutal area as well. There are some trees here and there, but there are probably dozens of spiders hiding under them. Gosh, man, this is a very cool area. Yeah, I cannot imagine why you would want to be in this region when you are playing this mod, other than just doing quests or whatever. But you are not going to settle in these lands. Although I can imagine that if you are playing this on a server, there is going to be this one crazy guy which is going to turn over to the spiders. This could be a pretty cool idea for a place to settle if you are that crazy. You know, when I read about this region, I didn't expect there to be so many spiders, but Ungoliant was probably the size of this mountain or even bigger. So it's not that crazy that there are this many spiders. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We are going to go on to the next area, which is going to be Nargothrond right here, which was a elven kingdom founded by the brother of Galadriel, Finrod, the city of Finrod, Felagund in the caverns of Naroch. So let's see what this looks like. And here we are, lots of elves walking around. They are Nargothrond elves, looking pretty cool. I also see some warriors around here. Whoa, look at this armor. Well, I really like that, like these wings on the side of his helmet. Yeah, this is probably the coolest looking armor I have seen in this mod, even in the Third Age mod. So with these houses being here, I can imagine there's also going to be the elven hall that we saw earlier, which really looks like the one from Rivendell. Oh, I just got an achievement, the long wall. Enter the Andram. Whoa, this made it look so different. All of a sudden, look at this. It's upon a great hill. What? Dude, can you imagine building a wall right around here and just have a big freaking kingdom up here? And just look how steep this road is. Like, what the hell is this? But guys, no joke. Should we start a First Age server and settle here? This is just too freaking cool. Alright, anyway guys, we are going to move on to our last region of this video, which is going to be Doriath right here, which is a great elven kingdom. You can also see this different color like belt around it, which is called the Girdle of Melian. This is a protective belt, of course made by Melian, which was a Maya if I'm not mistaken. Guys, welcome to the forest of Neldoreth. Would you look at this? Man, I feel like the air is very thick in here. Look at this fog. I can already hear the elves singing or something. Also got this very cool achievement, the Fenced Land, which is of course referring to the protective border I just spoke of. And here we have an elven ranger, Merrill the Doriath March Warden. Mark Warden? Not sure how to pronounce that. The armies of Morgoth gather, and then something. Yeah, we're all worrying about Morgoth, of course. Let's take a quick look above the trees. Yeah, I really like the look of this area. I think I said that for pretty much every area in this video, but it's all new to me, so that's awesome. This area is pretty hard on my PC, which means that if you have a bad PC, this is probably not the place where you should put your base, because as you just saw, it has some trouble rendering these lands because of all of these trees. And here we have a similar looking tower to the ones we already saw. Here we have this guy again, but don't mind him. Let's take a further look around Neldoreth, and then we are going to travel to Menegroth, which is going to be similar to Thranduil's halls in the 3rd age. But yeah, I don't think this area could have looked any more elven-like than it does. I really like it. Well, and would you look at these soldiers? Look at that shield, that battle staff. Really like the look of this helmet as well. This is up there, guys, with the Finrod armor as well. I really like this. Look at this axe. Alright, let's move on to our last destination, which is going to be Menegroth right here. Really curious if we are going to see anything different over there. What are these particles that I'm seeing? Something's watching me, guys, or something is just flying around. Wait, what is this? What is flying around here? Oh, they are just butterflies. Ah, I see. Okay, very cute. Anyway, guys, I am here at the end of the road, right at the Menegroth waypoint. Looks to be the same area as the rest of the Neldoreth forest. So yeah, if I could choose to be anywhere in the 2nd Age world, I would probably choose to be here in Neldoreth, because I am of course protected by the border of Melian, and I just really don't want to deal with Ungoliant spiders. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I might do a video on the 2nd Age as well, because there is also a submod for that. It just hasn't been updated in a while. So let me know in the comments. Don't forget to join my Discord as well. And I will see you guys in the next video.